Hi and welcome to NylonRifles.com video podcast. Today I'm going to go through the reassembly of the Nylon 66 rifle. In my previous video we went ahead and did basic disassembly of the rifle, showing you how that you can get it apart just enough so that you can do basic cleaning on it. So today we're going to go from that point and go ahead and put the gun back together. Before I start, I just want to let you know that there's a lot of good information over at NylonRifles.com. If you head on over to the site, we have a forum with several hundred people in the forum that are talking about their guns, whether it's a Nylon 66, Model 10, Model 11, all those different nylon guns that were produced by Remington. But today we're going to go through and make sure that you know how to put your Nylon 66 back together today. So there's just a couple of things that really make it a lot easier to put this together. The big thing that people seem to have a problem with is that the firing pin striker, once they get it back together, the firing pin striker doesn't go all the way back into the stock. And the reason for that is the sear, and that the sear needs to be pushed down below the disconnector. So there you see the sear, which is right there, and the lip of it is on top of or above the disconnect. In order for that firing pin striker to go all the way in, that sear needs to be below the below the disconnect. So what you want to do is give the trigger a squeeze. When you do that, you see that the disconnect moves forward. When that happens, if you apply pressure and push down hard on the sear, that sear will go down and lock underneath the disconnect, as you see right there. So once that's underneath, the rest of the assembly is pretty basic, pretty straightforward. So what you want to do is, the first thing is go ahead and grab the striker spring sleeve. Striker spring sleeve is right here. The little lip that's at the end, that goes into the stock first, so that will be down. And you want to take the spring and put that over the sleeve first, and you can go ahead and put those in together. Once those are in, you can go ahead and take the firing pin striker, as you see right here, and slide that into the gun from up front, and slide it down over the spring, and it should fit right on the top of the spring, as you see right there. Make sure that you put it in correctly. You don't want to put it in backwards, otherwise you'll run into problems. So once that's in, we can go ahead and take the action spring and the action spring plunger and put the plunger inside the spring, and then slide that spring and plunger down inside the striker pin, the firing pin striker, as you see right there. So that's how that's going to look. At this point, everything is pretty much together. All we have to do is slide the bolt in, making sure that this metal flat is forward, and you want to slide that all the way down, as you can see, like so. Alright? Alright. So once that's all assembled, we can go ahead and put the barrel bracket back in. Now you want to put that in just far enough so that the bottom of the bracket is even. I don't know if you can see that. You want to make sure that the bracket is just even with the brace that's in the stock, so that the barrel will slide easily into place. So we'll take the barrel, slide that in, making sure that the flat part of the barrel that goes into the gun is up towards you, towards the top of the gun, and you can slide that right on in, pushing down. And as you push down, you can push the barrel bracket down, and it'll lock that barrel right in place, as you see right there. Alright? So once that's together, we'll go ahead and put the barrel lock screw in. And that locks the barrel in place. Make sure that it's not going to cause any problem. Make sure that's good and tight. Then we want to take the ejector. It's this little flat metal piece here. Make sure that you slide that into the side. I know on the last video I called it a retractor. I was wrong, and everybody let me know about it. But it is the ejector. So the ejector goes in just like that. Once that's in, you can take the receiver cover. Make sure that this little flap is forward, otherwise the receiver cover will not go on correctly. You'll be jamming it and you can bend things up and mess it up. From here, it's just a matter of putting the screws in, like so. Tightening those down. As you see here. And once those are tight, we can go ahead and put the bolt handle in and put the feed tube back in, and we are good to go. We're ready to go hunting. Go hunt some squirrels or go plinking. Until next time, keep on plinking. Again, there's more details about disassembly, reassembly. We have several documents, PDF documents that you can download from our website. Go ahead on over there and check it out.